How's it going, everyone? Daniel here. Welcome to my Empire Season 3, Episode 2 spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap it, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. So we begin this week's Empire with Anika interviewing a bunch of babysitters, and Lucious comes down. He does not like this. He sends all of them out, and he tells Anika to go upstairs and do your job. Kind of triggered me there. Now, he sends even Lucious sends a bunch of gifts to Cookie, and Cookie is a hard cookie to break. Don't you forget that. Jamal ends up bringing a bunch of kids to Empire. It's for the summit, and Hakeem and Nisa are recording a few songs. One song to be exact. Angelo talks about the summit. Cookie goes off on Angelo, and I don't mean she goes off on Angelo. I mean she goes off. So Lucious has a singer sing their song, they're kind of their first song when they first met sort of thing, and he's singing. Like I said, this episode is a very Lucious and Cookie-esque episode where he's trying to get her back. I'm what you need, I'm what you want, but yet Cookie's like, I'm not going to buy in. I know you want something, you the devil, but yet I know you want this, and you're really turning me on right now, sort of thing going on there. So that happened. Sean knocks out this guy just for looking at his sisters, but this guy needs to really keep... I don't know why he's getting angry. It happens. This is life. This is what goes on, but whatever. So apparently he's being very selfish. Now there's a flashback where the Cookie is dumping this nice guy. And I kind of really felt bad for that because the guys are very nice, and then she's like, you know what, I'm going to go for this guy and the get, just literally like that, where this guy, Lucious, the people he hanged out around, and then she's dating a future doctor, and yet she wants to go to this, and I'm just saying for the show-wise, this hoodlum. So it's like a doctor with a lot of money, or this guy. So she wanted to do that, so Lucious wants Jamal to come on stage. He ends up having another panic attack, and he ends up leaving. Lucious is a dick to Angelo. He doesn't even shake his hand. Andre is arrested and beaten outside. I guess he's in a rich neighborhood. It's a very racist thing. I did not see it coming because the cops end up stopping him, and they're like, hey, you stop right there. Can we see some ID? Well, what are you doing here? I used to live here. My ex, my wife or, place. And they beat him to the ground, and it's something I did not expect. It was very intense, and I didn't see that coming at all. So, yeah, we got a lot to talk about there. So, now on to the pros and cons. First off, Terrence Howard as Lucious Lyon. He is such a douche, man. He plays it so well, though. He plays it, and you believe it, and you get angry at it. He's a dick to Angelo, and then he's a dick to Anika. Get up there and do your job. And, again, I've said this, and people say this too, and it's true. Lucious is basically the devil. 3. Now, Andre's storyline was already interesting, but now it's even going to the next level and getting even more interesting. I like the scenes with him and Hakeem and Jamal, and they're drinking, and they're like, we got each other. We got, and he's getting freaked out because he has all the pills. He has all the pills, and he's like, oh, Rhonda knew what to do. She had it all in order, and he's going crazy, and he wants to get better, but he can't. And the thing is now he's already having these problems. He's looking like an insane man. And what's that going to do? Because he has bipolar problems, or he has mental problems. And now with the cops at the end, the racial stuff, and he's mentally ill, and now they have racist cops on him, and they're accusing him and beating him. So it's just going to get even more crazy what they're doing with Andre's storyline. And like I said earlier, it's just getting even more interesting. So how I would describe this episode is the first 59 minutes is basically Lucious and Cookie back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Some interesting and some very slow and boring. And then the last minute is Andre, and that's where it picked up. Because honestly, I was sitting there for 59 minutes okay, the usual Empire, music, and legacy, and relationship problems. Okay. Lucious acting like the devil. Okay. Check, 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 check. Regular Empire episode. Check, check. Drama, drama, drama. And then Andre at the end. That's what got me wait, what? 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 Wait, no! Cops, come on! Like, this is why I gotta throw them little piggies down. Throw the donuts at them. I don't even deserve them damn donuts, those piggies. So that ending there just kind of woke me up in a way. And I watched it and I was like, oh man, like that's a cliffhanger right there. Hakeem and Nice's song was straight fire. If I'm not mistaken, that was the only new music this episode was Hakeem and Nice, which was great. I love the beats in there, and the lyrics, of course, are always strong and right from the heart. And last but not least, for the pros, the flashbacks. Not the flashbacks of Cookie meeting Lucious. We already saw that last week, and a few new additional scenes with that. But the flashback of her remembering dumping this guy, and I don't think it was Angelo. I don't think that's what they were going for. But the thing is, she was hearing Angelo talk and how nice this man is, and then she remembered a time of when she dumped this guy who took her out to dinner, and he ended up giving food to the homeless, and he's being nice, and he was very respectful. And Cookie ended up dumping the guy, but the guy understood. He was like, "Go chase your dreams. You only got one life, Cookie. Go and do it." And she just the whole flashback there, I thought, was just kind of that emotional breaking of the ice. Now, I do have a few problems with this episode. First and foremost, it just felt like a very small episode. Again, 59 minutes of it. You had Jamal, you had Hakeem, you had Andre in there, but basically it was just Lucious and Lion going at it. Lucious and Cookie going at it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I don't like you, Lucious. Oh, Lucious, how sweet you are. Lucious, you're an idiot. Why would you do that to Jamal? What are we gonna do, Lucious? Like, it back and forth, back and forth. And I do defend Empire to an extent when I say it is a soap opera. There's always gonna be drama, but it's the same old, same old. Lucious and Cookie fighting, and then they love each other, and then they fight again, and then they love each other, and then they fight again, and then they love each other. But they did it like 6 times this episode, and it's just the same old that we see every single week. And the only interesting things were some of Jamal's stuff, little of Hakeem's stuff. The music was great with him. And then at the end, Andre was the big interesting moment out of the whole entire episode. Now that's all the cons I had. I don't have a problem with Cookie and Lucious, but when they fought like 6... I understand if they fight 2 times during the episode, but like 5 or 6 times, and back and forth, that's a problem there. It was a good episode. It wasn't great. It wasn't a horrible episode. It still felt like, you know, the cinematography was great, the music, the sound, all of that, the lighting, everything else was a regular episode of it. It was just a regular episode of Empire. That's it. And then at the end, the Andre stuff was the big stuff that really caught my attention. Overall, I'm going to give Empire Season 3, Episode 2 a solid B. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack that like button. You can comment down below to me what you guys thought about the episode. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Share this review with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more awesome Empire reviews weekly. Till next time, join the Big D Nation. The road to 500 has begun. Till next time, bye-bye.